think President Trump will win the trade war with China?
In all likelihood, we have the advantage over China. Although if China continues doing what it's doing by stalling and stretching things out, we will lose that advantage. The key being very simple. They buy very little from us. We buy about 4 times as much as they do from them. So if we stop buying from them, we hurt them a lot more than they can hurt us. That's simple mathematics. Now they can fool around with their currency. They can fool around with tariffs. They can do all kinds of things. What they're working on right now feverishly, they're trying to develop industry that is actually really Chinese industry, but going to other countries, in the hopes that those countries will trade with the US and thereby will help China. They're doing it with Thailand, they've done it with Vietnam. So every time they want to keep the United States coming back, so they keep making small promises. So the US says, oh great, we're making progress with China. They go and negotiate, and then after a month they find out they've gone nowhere. But in the meantime, China is a month closer to what it wanted to do in the first place. So the problem is the Chinese government, not the Chinese people, but the government, cheats. And they cheat at everything, all the time. The proof is in the pudding. When President Obama specifically asked President Xi Jinping about the islands that were man-made Chinese islands in the South China Sea, the President of China promised President Obama when they were playing golf, I think it's Rancho Mirage near Palm Springs, that no, they would never be militarized. Complete and total lie. The minute they were finished making the islands, they put military planes on it and parked military ships near. A complete and total lie. And as the saying goes, once a cheater, always a cheater. So if Trump has to play hardball with China now, don't blame just him. Look at the previous administrations and both the Democrats and Republicans in Congress at those times and say, where were you? Were you sleeping on the job?
Tariffs. Do you think Trump should lift or hold the tariff?
If I were him, I'd keep raising them. Every time you raise them, if the Chinese counter with a raise them even more. What's going to happen is very simple. The Chinese will give up long before we do. But he's got to do it fast. Hit them hard and fast. If he waits too long, they'll have a chance to react and find other avenues to sell their products. Right now, he can have an impact. Every time you raise them, if the Chinese counter with a raise them even more. What's going to happen is very simple. There's no reason we couldn't do business here better or with other countries. India is growing. We could do a lot with India. They're not as advanced as China now, but they're almost the same size. We could do more with Southeast Asia. We could do a lot more with other countries and just phase China out.